Our coverage from Miami.
SportsCenter's coverage of the NBA Finals, Game 1. The area they call South Beach. It's not really all South Beach, but it's Miami. So we just say, hey, we're in South Beach, no matter where you are in Miami. Stuart Scott, Mike Wilbon, John Berry, Hall of Famer, 5-time NBA champion, Earvin Magic Johnson. Guys, something had to give. The Miami Heat came into this game undefeated in the postseason at home. Dallas Mavericks, they had won their last 5 on the road. So somebody was going to break because you just can't tie in the NBA. D-Wade and LeBron hosting Dirk and the Mavs. Before the game, Mavs coach Rick Carlisle said, we got to start quick.
We got to throw the kitchen sink at these guys right away, and we got to be ready to come at these guys guns blazing.
But it's the Heat defense that came out guns blazing. Keep your eye on Tyson Chandler and Joel Anthony. Chandler tries to dunk. JB, what does Joel tell him?
Well, this is an effort guy who has forced his way into the lineup because he's one of the better low-post defenders that we have in our league.
So that didn't work from Tyson. Sean Marion decided, all right, I'll try it. JB, again, what happened?
No, weak side help. I know you're guarding Dirk Nowitzki. You don't like to leave him. But if you see Sean Marion ready to lay it in, you come over and you paste it just like Joel did.
Anthony and the Heat holding it down early. Sean Marion dribbling, stolen by LeBron. He may have traveled, but he gets up, he starts to break, finishes with the layup and foul. Magic, what kind of effort was this by LeBron?
Oh, it's great effort. Also set the tone for the great defense that Miami played all game long. And then he had the presence of mind to get up and say, and one on you, Dirk.
That old school three-point play, Heat up 6. Late first, Mavericks down 1. Jason Terry tries to dunk on LeBron. He misses, but he drew the foul. Wilbon, is that a foul?
Yeah, that's a foul. There's a little hip check, a little body. Come on, JB. I know you're frowning. Look, he rolled him out 8 feet. What else? How much more foul you want to have?
I've never seen a foul called on the rim.
Early second quarter, LeBron misses the floater. Chris Bosh had him back, rocking the crib. Bosh had 19 points, Heat up 1. Later second, Heat up 1. You can't leave D-Wade open, can you? Booyah! Heat up 33-29. But Dirk started moving, Magic. What do you like about Dirk's game when he's on?
He could just shoot it from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't matter if it's one guy on him, 2 guys on him, and they were changing guys left and right. He could still fade away, JB, off the glass.
That was a pretty one there.
Yes. That's the one we saw him working on pregame. Next Mavericks possession, Dirk gets doubled off the screen and roll. Chandler rolling through the hoop, draws another defender, but that leaves Marion wide open for the layup, JB.
Well, when you're at the top, Dirk Nowitzki's allowed to see the whole floor. Great cut by Chandler, finding the cutting Marion. Great Dallas Maverick basketball there.
Mavs up 1 at recess, early third. Marion transition finds Deshaun Stevenson, all by his lonesome. Deshaun came to play for a little bit, Wilbon. He didn't really expect that.
He did. He could get rid of the 3 goggles. It was a little too early in the game for that.
What happened to his eyes?
There was great ball movement. That's how they got that lead up to 8.
Heat battling back. I have no idea how D-Wade contorted his body like that in the paint, but he did. Heat down 4, late third. Heat down 5, LeBron James. Maybe you should guard him. I'm just saying maybe.
He hit 4 out of 5 threes tonight. LeBron had it going from 3. You cannot let him have that kind of time.
LeBron James from beyond the arc was as cool as the other side of the pillow. All right, so nobody guarded him then. Okay.
But this one here, I mean, come on. Going away from the basket, about 25 feet from the hoop. Nothing but nylon. Wilby, you thought that was a momentum changer, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought that was sort of almost time to say ball game check, please.
Whoa, already?
Almost.
Okay.
You could just feel the game switch at that point. Dallas had no answer for him.
Fourth quarter, Mavericks down 68-64. Dirk being Dirk makes the tough left-handed layup. How impressive was that, Magic?
Beautiful. Switched hands on him, threw his body into Bosh. It could have been a and one.
Later fourth, Heat up 4. D-Wade ripping the cords. He was 9 of 19 shooting. Heat up 72-66. Later, Bosh finds Udonis Haslem, the Miami native, getting it done. Good thing he came back from injury. 7.6 boards, not big stats, but they needed him. Wade crosses over. Oh, ridiculous.
6 of 9 in the second half after going just 3 for 10 from the field in the first.
Sean Marion tried to float it, but D-Wade with the big block. How does D-Wade block that shot, JB?
Well, that's just a great play. Great timing. This guy's one of the truly great two-way players we have in the league.
And then I ain't going to say nothing, but that ain't right. D-Wade the three right in Jason Kidd's grill. Heat go up 9. D-Wade had 22 points. Later, Heat up 7. JB, you called it. You said it's almost LeBron time midway through the fourth quarter, and then it was.
Well, you know at some point he's going to be able to do this. And he finally got to the rim, really didn't get to the cup all that often this evening. But when he needed it, LeBron delivered, as he's done throughout the whole postseason.
And then Heat in transition. Magic, they were just quicker. They were faster.
They were faster, quicker. That was a beautiful play by Dwayne Wade, setting up Chris Bosh for the dunk.
And then clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. D-Wade the alley. LeBron freaked the oop, JB.
Well, it was over at that point. 10-point game less than a minute to go. But a little exclamation point, 1-0 lead, and we'll see you Thursday. Check, please. Will be.
Down 1 at the half, the Heat outscored the Mavericks by 9 points in the second half. Heat improved to 6-0 this postseason when trailing at the half. Miami remains undefeated at home this postseason, improving to 9-0.
It was a grind. It's tough. That's a very skilled offensive team. We didn't get into much of an offensive flow the entire game. We've proven in this playoff that sometimes we have to win when it's not necessarily pretty.
That's Miami Heat basketball. This team is an unbelievable offensive team. They got a lot of firepower, but we held the game, in check from the sense of what we like to do. We kept them in the 80s, and we obviously scored 90-something today. That was one of our highest in the playoffs.
In order for us to win basketball games, we got to defend and we got to get stops, and our offense will speak for itself when we continue to get stops. So, I think for me going into the fourth quarter, I know it's winning time.
We know that the tempo is going to vary some, but by and large, we got to play better. Just overall.
Bosh got a bounce pass, and I stepped in. I thought I stripped him clean. And then I kind of looked down. I couldn't straighten my finger out anymore, so tore a tendon in there. But I guess he'll be all right. Got to wear a splint, and probably for the rest of the playoffs for a couple weeks. And but I'll be all right. It's on my left hand, so I'll be all right for Thursday.
More on Dirk in a couple of seconds. Hey, if you think a halftime deficit as the Heat hanging their heads are going, oh, we're in trouble. 6 times they've trailed at halftime this postseason, and all 6 they've come back to win the game. Plus, they did it in closeout games against both the Celtics and the Bulls.